Hello and welcome to Kerbal on YouTube in my browser, and it's been 9 months since I've made a Plane Reviews episode. So, let's hop on over to version 1.3, so we're on the latest version... Wait a second. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, what about that, DLC we're supposed to get for free if we purchased early enough? Oh wait, that's in a couple of days. Alright, well then. Today we're starting with the MiG 2.5, or the MG 2.5 Foxbat, which was inspired by my MiG 25 Foxbat from long ago and is by Ace Verco. But before we get into looking at that, I just want to point you at my website. More specifically, the craft submissions, which has been made prettier and stuff. There's tabs, so you can look at just the ones that were reviewed, or just what's pending, or what is new that I haven't looked at yet. Like this, I literally have not even slightly glanced at yet. And in fact, that one had a broken image on it. Yay! And rejected. As you can see, there are some ones that are rejected, and I don't remember why I rejected that one. And then there's tags now, too, so you can put tags on your craft, and then you can look through based on tags and whatnot, and you can try to search for tags that don't exist, and in that case, well, it doesn't exist. In addition to that, there's a button to go to a random craft, and down here somewhere, could have sworn, oh, right here, under the mods used, you can actually go back and forth based on the craft. Be like, oh, I want to look at the next one. Oh, I want to look at the next one. Although I'm thinking now, looking at it, that those buttons really should be up here at the top, so you can be like, next, nah, next, whatever, that kind of thing. But yeah, that looks better. And in addition to that, there's stuff, like this blog with updates and whatnot, and the fact that I actually have my videos on my website now in a player that you can actually click and it loads different things. Like this one, where I was begging for money for lunch. Yeah. Anyhow, this is the craft we are looking at, and it is a tiny little stubby thing, but shouldn't be too hard to take off with it. And yes, I will continue to use 1.3.1 for this video, but for the next video, I guess I should try 1.4 out. That was a lot louder than I was expecting it to be in my ears. But yes, I was going to say that while I haven't posted a video in a long time, I do have some legitimate reasons and some not legitimate... Ooh, that sounded different than I expected to. Probably just because the volume is higher than I'm used to hearing it, so it sounds like there's more that I can actually hear than normal or something like that. But I don't even know. Anyhow, yes. Ooh, cool. That is... I always love when you can look out the side of a craft and see your own wing. But yes, it's been a while. I have some legitimate reasons, some non-legitimate reasons. Recently, I've been working on website development stuff, and I really need to get myself a job, preferably in programming, because that's what I do. And also, this did not work! It didn't roll nearly as quickly as I was expecting it to. But yeah, as I record this, I'm not sure when I'm going to edit it, but as I record this, it is the weekend of the Southern California Linux Expo for 2018. And, yeah, this thing just has really bad roll performance. Otherwise, I like it. Like, the pitch performance is really nice, but the rolling is so slow that it's like, how can I ever roll into... Like, I can't use it for stunts. I mean, I suppose it's probably actually better for, combat stuff. Well, actually, no, I was going to say better for combat stuff, but then I was thinking, actually, no, you'd want to be able to roll, maybe not the quickest, not as quick as you would in stunt planes, but you'd want to roll somewhat quicker than this. And, oh, that's cool. You can just yaw and go completely out of control immediately with yaw, and now we're falling. Yeah, that didn't go well. I like how it continued... Never mind. I was about to say, I like how it continued the, playing the animation, the sound of the gear when they were gone, but no, they survived that. Next up, we're looking at a jetpack, which, as the name would imply, is a jetpack. It comes with 2 Kerbals. Why does it come with 2 Kerbals? Because you couldn't bother to turn off symmetry, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, I'm hoping to go to that tomorrow and do stuff. So I hope that goes well. Wish me luck with, convincing someone to hire me. I feel so awkward. It's been a while since I've done this kind of thing. Alright, Here we go. We are ready to go. Full throttle. And that's accidentally the RCS. There we go. Oh, for a moment I thought the engines weren't acting at all, and I was going to be like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, shit. That thing has more roll authority than I thought it would. Well... I guess we can switch to the Kerbal, and that's the wrong button. Switch to the no, that's time warp. Wow, it has been too long. I guess we can get back on and continue taking... Oh, wait. That's the chair right there. Oh, the ejection seat blew up. Cool, it has an ejection seat. And this one's by Tactical, by the way. So, that is who what made do it. And let's get back in there. And this time, hopefully, we will have, whoops, better luck. I just noticed that the, I need to set a different control point because this is not going to go well. Ah! Okay. Well, we're going to have a horizontal takeoff, which should be interesting. Here goes nothing. Oh. Okay. Still works. Oh my god. Okay. I do not like how you're covering the jet exhaust with that. Even though it's perfectly functional, it's just, it's silly. Okay. It's a little difficult to control, but I think I got the hang of it pretty well. I realized I was about to hit that at high speed, and that would not have been good. I don't know, oh dear. I'm getting confused which way is which on the throttle, and now we're gonna crash. I just remembered there is an eject seat. But we didn't need it that time. Alright, this time we are going to have a proper test of the Jetpack's ejection system by flying it until we crash it. I wonder how much aerodynamic forces we're getting. Oh yeah, there we go. We can get some lift off of those intakes. Just a little bit. Oh dear. A bit more. Awesome. This is great. Yeah, the secret is to not let yourself fall, because once you start falling, you are fucked, potentially. I mean, maybe not always, but you know. You gotta maneuver quickly to avoid such fates. And eject! Bye-bye! Wait, nope, 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 nope. There we go. Oh, and I just know... I was about to say, that fucking ejector seat killed him, but it didn't. Control from here? Can I... There we go. Leave the seat. And Jeb is perfectly fine and ready to test our next craft, which is a rocket fighter made by Speartron. Or Spearton, sorry. Wow. That's... I like... Oh, it's using a command seat as a missile rack. That's kind of funny. Okay. I kind of like that, and at the same time... I'm confused. Wait, is that a... That's not a command seat. That is an actual missile launching rack. I was about to say, I thought it was a command seat at first, like, from this angle, but then I'm like, wait a second, square. Like, it has square holders. That is not what it looks like. And it's actually just a TOW launcher with missiles, with the wrong kind of missiles mounted inside of it. I hope it works. And, of course, rocket. It's got wheels on the back to guard against tail strikes. That's useful. So we've got AMRAAMs. We got two... excuse me. AMRAAMs? Yeah, AMRAAMs. Yeah, AMRAAMs. Gosh, it's been a while. Two AMRAAMs, two HARMs. What are these? The Diamondback, which I don't know exactly what that is. We got laser guidance. Oh, that's a little battery. We got vernier thrusters. We got a Gatling on the front. And, of course, it's not SAMs. The heck am I thinking? AIMs. AIM-9. Sidewinders. That's the word. Sidewinder. Gosh, I don't know what it is, but I just suddenly forgot all the words that I need to know. This is, of course, louder than I thought it was going to be. This is using, whatchamacallit? I can't think of the word. God damn it. It's, of course, using BD Armory, but it's also using the these Diamondbacks, and Diamondback 2s are from Kerbal Weapons, Kerbal Weapons Extension or something like that? Oh yeah, BD Armory Weapons Extension. Oh, something made an interesting noise, and it froze entirely while I tried to load the weapon manager. What's this? Physics range extender. Okay. They got a new icon since the last time I looked, which admittedly was a long time ago. So let's just go ahead and fire aim 120s at nothing. Also, you can probably throttle down those rockets. It's a bit overkill. I've just realized that this is a fresh install and the volume is way too loud. Also, I don't know what I was doing, but I was... Oh, cool! It's following this to lock things. That's cool. So I fired a missile at a missile, because I can tell it where to trace. Oh, that's because I'm using the Tau launcher. Of course! I forgot that you can use it to fire like that. And now I have Diamondbacks. Holy shit! I don't think that respects the sound settings at all. Either that or they don't change until I restart the game, in which case, I'm sorry! Oh. Always nice to have a Gatling. Surprisingly long fuel duration on this thing, considering I've been just kind of screwing around, although I did turn down the throttle specifically because I knew that it wasn't going to last very long. I wonder how the balance of the weight in this craft shifts, or if it does shift as you burn up all the fuel. And I wonder how well it can handle... Oof, it's not terribly stable. Using these tail fins as wings while coolicking... Not always the most effective. Yeah, see, it's definitely acting very squirrely, which means, most likely, that it has a problem with the center of lift and center of mass. I forget if I can eject... Oh, no, I can't. Jettison, not eject. Jettison. Damn, I wanted to jettison those, but I cannot. Can I jettison the Tau launchers? No. Damn, that sucks. Again, I wanted to, but I can't. Oh dear. Yeah, this thing is behaving very badly as I use up the rest of the fuel. This is also why we don't use rockets on planes typically, because it doesn't last very long, and this thing was very, very heavy to get into the air to begin with. And I'm sure even once it uses up all the fuel, it will still be very, very heavy. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's let it try to calm down just a little bit. Try to regain control. Alright. We're not going to have thrust for very much longer, and this thing is not handling well. Especially at these low speeds, so I'm going to try and turn it around while we do have thrust. Looks like that's going to be just fine. We might have enough fuel remaining to even land on the runway, come to think of it. Let's see. No, we definitely... Well, actually, no. We might be able to... We're going to run out very, very soon. Fuck it. There we go. Do we have any air brakes? Doesn't look like it. Alright. So now, to hopefully maneuver this thing down without horribly crashing. We are losing speed quite quickly, but we do have a good deal of altitude to lose. I would land from first person, but I don't trust my skills with how the landing gear are configured on this thing to actually succeed. Alright. Yeah, I had a feeling the center of mass was going to cause some weirdness with how it touched down, and looks like the front landing gear is just repeatedly bouncing in celebration. So... Damn it, I was hoping for more explosions. So yeah, didn't work so great. And finally for today we have the F299 Lava by Space Kraken, and it wants me to try low speed maneuvers with it. And it says, it looks like a regular plane, but don't judge a book by its cover. 1 is flaps, 2 is afterburner. Okay. Well then, flaps. Flaps. Hello, flaps. Yeah, the flaps don't seem to be functioning. Afterburners function just fine, though. What do you say, low speed maneuvers? So I guess we should turn those back off. Turn this down. Probably should raise the landing gear as well, considering the crazy kind of shit we're doing. We have a little probe core down there. That's interesting. Alright. 40 to 50 meters per second, is that low speed enough for you? How about stalling it out? Okay. Next time, try to recover from that a little sooner. Definitely one I like so far, though. Let's get it back up into the air. Landing gear could be moved forward just a bit, but otherwise, pretty good. Alright, let's try doing a similar stunt to what we just did. Alright. Let's get a little more throttle in here. Okay, that's not going to cut it. Damn it. So close. Did my phone go off there? I didn't notice. Or rather, I think it went off, but I don't know if I cut that part out. In which case, I am sorry. I mean, you know, if I didn't. If I did, well then you don't even know what I'm talking about, so shut up. Alright, let's try flying this around at 2/3 throttle, see what kind of ridiculous shit we can get ourselves into. I've gotten myself into the same exact issue! Alright, this time I will be a lot less insane with my maneuvers. Alright. Looks like you can comfortably fly at this lowest speed. Just gotta be careful about exactly how tight you pull your maneuvers, because you can very quickly start losing airspeed, and once you start quickly losing airspeed, you're gonna start losing altitude. In fact, not even sure I can climb at this speed. Yeah, I can, just a little bit. It's definitely hard and at a higher angle of attack, but you can do it. Let's go ahead and get this up to 2/3 throttle so we can do things slightly more ridiculous, like stopping in midair and then regaining control. I mean, we didn't really stop per se, but definitely tried our hand at it, and doing a flat kind of turn. Roll maneuvering a little slow for my tastes, although that's because we're going at such slow speeds. I noticed, because as I started to speed up going around that wall, I noticed that the roll maneuvering was better. And that's how to safely land after blowing up half your plane. Of course, I do always love playing around with super maneuverability, so let's do some stupid shit like, I don't know, this. Woo! And of course, full throttle is also fun. We might not... Nope, okay. See, I'm not used to this one at all yet. Or at least, I'm not used to flying it at full throttle. Okay. That was sufficiently close to be awesome, yet not kill me. Let's see how this does. I just noticed we're flying from the upper cockpit, the back cockpit. Although, I wouldn't have it any other way, considering this one has a much better IVA than the other one. Ooh, that was probably pretty close. Alright, let's get outside, see how we're doing. We are tumbling out of the sky. Well, tumbling in the sky, because this thing has sufficient thrust-to-weight ratio to not really need to worry about whether you're tumbling or not. I'm just thinking about the comment that modern jet fighters are more like rockets, because you can just point an engine in a direction and go. I mean, the wings are still really useful and add to the efficiency. Obviously, for normal flight, you're flying in a more efficient manner by using the wings, but you can also just kind of point and go. Woo! That was pretty close. Alright, I looked away from the screen to check that the recording was working, and my punishment is this. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you somewhere?